Hey everybody, it's Annie here from Tonkadale, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a super simple mini herb garden. Now this is a great activity to get the kids involved. It's going to help with their fine motor skills, introducing them to how to grow food, appreciating where their food comes from, and getting them a little dirty, because what kid doesn't love to get dirty? So let's pick out some herbs. So I'm going to do thyme. Thyme is really great for savory dishes like pastas, meats, and soups. We're going to do basil, which works really well with Italian dishes, pastas, and pizza, and cilantro. Cilantro is going to be really great for salsas, Mexican dishes, and making dressings. So I'm ready to plant my mini herb garden. I've got my herbs, my tonka terra. It's going to be a great soil mix. It's got compost, perlite, and bark, and then a 10-inch terracotta pot. You may even decide to choose some companion plants like calendula, borage, marigolds, or I chose violas. Did you know you can also eat them? They are edible, so it's really fun to incorporate bright, colorful annuals that are also edible and sometimes even deter pests. So I'm going to start by adding a small layer of soil to the bottom of my planter. And now I'm going to start with my herbs. Now these herbs are in compostable pots, which can be planted into the ground, but I prefer to take them out when I'm doing it in a pot. So squeeze the sides to loosen the plant. And look at those juicy roots. You're gonna wanna loosen the bottom of the plant, get those roots sprayed out so they have a chance to grow outwards instead of circling around the plant. And I'm gonna situate my cilantro at the back of my planter. Next, I'm gonna go for the basil. Now same thing, loosen it in its pot, tip it on its side, give those roots a little tickle, and tuck it in. Next, I'm gonna grab my thyme. My thyme is gonna be the spiller of my pot. Loosen that soil, spray out the roots, and pop it in. Next, I'm gonna add my violas. Now these come in a 4-pack, but they're easy to separate once you take them out. I'm going to be using just one 4-pack in this 10-inch pot, and I'll tuck them in my open spaces along the sides, kind of adjust things as needed. So now it's time to backfill. You can do this with a hand or a shovel. I'm just going to use my hands. Pull the plant material back and get in all those nooks and crannies, trying to get rid of any air pockets. All right, now that I have all my soil, all my plant material, I like to add a little something fun, and the kids will love this too. I think it deserves a cute little frog, so I'm gonna situate him right beside my violas. Lastly, I think this pot deserves some cute little mushrooms as well. All right, and there you have it. The next step is going to be to water. So you'll want to water until the soil is fully saturated and comes out the bottom. You'll probably want to water this at least once a week. In the summertime, you may water it a little bit more. It's going to want a really nice sunny spot, so you can keep it inside in a south-facing window or in your kitchen if it's really bright. And once the temps rise above 50 at night, it can go outside as well. When it comes time to harvest, the best method is to pinch down to a stem junction and not just take off a leaf. So for the basil, we don't want to take off just a leaf. We're going to go down, find the stem junction, pinch off, and that's going to be our harvest. Harvesting this way will encourage bushier, healthier growth over time, and you'll end up with a much fuller herb planter in the end. If you're interested in making this exact kind of planter, join us at our Spring for Sprouts events next Saturday, March 29, and you can make one of your own. Bring the kiddos, it's going to be a great event. We'll see you there. Thanks for planting with me, and we'll see you at Tonkadale.